Welcome to the Joseph Cruz Show. Today is Monday, February the 10th, 2025. Well, like we all said that, do you know that the Kansas City Chiefs, if they all know, if they all know, they're going to win their third Super Bowl, they're going to win their fourth Super Bowl title, like we told last night. If you ever think that the Kansas City Chiefs just won may have won the Super Bowl 59 for a three-peat to make history to keep the Chiefs dynasty going. Law or wrong? Everybody was wrong. Well, last night became embarrassing. It became an embarrassing one, folks. We just learned that last night was embarrassing for the Kansas City Chiefs as the Eagles have won their second Super Bowl title last night, thanks to Jalen Hurts, thanks to Barkley, and the whole Eagles crew. He did an outstanding job of keeping the Chiefs offense embarrassed. The Chiefs just got embarrassed. Patrick Mahomes has been embarrassed after being sacked 6 times. 6 freaking times here. Last night at Super Bowl. It was amazing. And I gotta tell you what. The Kansas City Chiefs team has been looked solid last night. They looked terrible. They had looked terrible. Now that they were down 24, 27, 34 to nothing, that was about on Sunday. The Chiefs cannot keep it going last night. And although it was a good start, they think they were fired up. They were ready to go. They were ready to win that fourth Super Bowl title. Three in a row. 3 in a row. And they failed. Fly, the Eagles fly. That's what it has. The Eagles are flying high last night. Never looked back. And was a final score 40 to 22. That was the score. And Jalen Hurts had threw a long touchdown pass here in the third quarter to put the Eagles up 34-0 in the third quarter. And then Patrick Mahomes has anyway, let's just say Patrick Mahomes here had three touchdowns here in the second half. Trying to make a comeback. Comeback wasn't enough. It was too long. And it's too early to tell. But you know what? They had a great season. They'll bounce back next year. Patrick Mahomes threw three touchdowns here in the second half. 3 touchdowns. When the Eagles up 40 to 22. And now they won 40, and now the Eagles they won 40 to 22. And it was a great outstanding for the Eagles. Eagles had a great heart. Jalen Hurts had a great heart. Sean Barkley had a great heart. They are not looking back. They never go look back. And they got that lead here. The Eagles have a lead. And the Chiefs have been 12. And that's what has happening here. Jalen Hurts did it all. And he did it all for Philadelphia last night. He did it all for the Eagles. The longest head coach I've ever seen in history has been terrific. What I gotta say is, just what you think. We take a look, like what it was like 2 years ago. The Eagles are lost by the winning field goal. They give up the winning field goal by the Chiefs, and they won their Super Bowl title second Super Bowl title. That was 2023. And the Eagles had to take that loss 2 years ago. 2 years later, they never looked back. They stopped them, they stormed, and they crushed the Chiefs' hearts out. Taylor Swift was looking very silent, very quiet. She was being booed, and then look. If she has watching this game here, and she always knew that her time had come. Taylor Swift has watching this game that was about last night. She looks solid, and she is begging for the Sheets defense to step up and trying to get a start. And now look what happened last night. The Sheets can't get everything going. They just can't get everything going last night. They just being embarrassed. Being embarrassed by the Eagles team. Being embarrassed. Patrick Mahomes had been embarrassed. Got sacked 3 times. Threw 2 interceptions. And then fumbled the ball just like this. Fumbled the ball once. And just like this. Now, the Chiefs, damn. I mean, what is happening to those Chiefs these days? After after being lost 2 in a row, they already won more games. They had a great season. Maybe they bounce back next year to win another Super Bowl title. Patrick Mahomes and them. Maybe another sheet in Philadelphia for the third time. Maybe it will. It will happen. And thank God I didn't know about this. I never thought it would happen. But anyway, it's all about something, it's all about nothing, and this is how it is. We just said about that was about last night's game. And Patrick Mahomes and then the all fans, Chief fans, and Chief haters know that the time had come. Well, anyway, it just felt heartbreaking loss. Extremely heartbreaking. Then we go to Taylor Swift. And just like this, now it has happening now. We saw Taylor Swift enjoying this game last night here at the Chelsea Superdome in New Orleans. Now, Taylor Swift arrived at the Caesars Superdome shortly before Super Bowl 59's matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles. The front night singer was spotted at the New Orleans Stadium with Powers East Helm, Allen Helm, Dallin Helm, and Ice Spice to support Travis Kelce, her boyfriend, and she's tying in for the second year in a row following last year's victory. Kelce and Swift were the defending a couple of goals during the 2000 Super Bowl. At the moments Adele's celebration went viral. Now, the megastar's game day style has become a hot topic online, deepening in its little perfect style red looks. In a style shocker, Swift was spotted during the Fox Sports pregame show in a monochromatic white look, featuring a white blazer and a white tank top over jean shorts with white Paris, Texas over the knee boots. She stood adding parts of sheets wear with a small red handbag and woven and diamond alpha jewelry rings and a bracelet. The cruel summer singer actor to wear the longest stretching red tee with a rich shell accessory of her 2025 Ram is accessory, deep with the jewels around her neck and still the whole tight as she did last weekend. Well, unsurprisingly, there will be less place on volleyball every aspect of Sunday's game and how much sweat will appear on screen. Gambling.com estimated plus $120 that I can do it with a broken heart. Single will get around 50 seconds to the minute of screen time during Sunday night's big game, similar to her screen time last year during Super Bowl 59. As of the halftime, there haven't been too many sight lists of the pop superstar during the Fox broadcast, likely due to the early dominance of the Eagles, who led 24-0 over the Chiefs at the half. The, the millions, of course, were still quite prevented on social media. Well, Bristol report posts a screen grab of threat-looking propellers with the score at the time 17-0, showing the Eagles ahead. Videos of Stewart apparently being booed as she was shown on the big screen also were posted. The Grammy winner singer was quick to shake it off, hilarious side-eyeing and laughed to pie spice. Now, I have to say, now I said this before, this is all the fans. And the fans just keep booing as the fans booing Donald Trump. Now, the 2025 Super Bowl has brought a light list of celebrities: Swift, Jay-Z, Adam Sandler, Paul Rudd, Bradley Cooper, Kevin Costner, Pete Davidson, Miles Taylor, and soccer star Lauren Messi were among players, coaches, and dancers of fans at Kansas Superdome to watch Sunday night's game, a rematch of the 2023 Super Bowl. The Eagles went on to defeat the Chiefs 40-22 to win Super Bowl 59. Now, since this, when Taylor Swift watched the game, that was about last night, and she looked very nervous. Although her team had just lost the game, right? And then she was looking good, and she had all her friends up there, but then the fans booed her, as the fans keep booing President Donald Trump. Now the Taylor Swift now, look, I know this is a real life, right? This is real life. When you watch the game, you just say you're very happy for it. And just like that, it is all over. The Eagles are victorious. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. And they just won their second Super Bowl title. Now, Jalen Hurts, we're gonna go to that. What? Now he's a super. Now it was a long time. Now the football season is over. Now Jalen Hurts have won their first Super Bowl win. Now that the NFL football season is over, we'll go to ABC. It says this. Now the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts shared a sweet moment on the field with his fiancee Rob Bowles after winning Super Bowl 59 last night. That was last night. The couple will announce their engagement in September 2024 while captain on the field in an emotional embrace after the Eagles defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22. In a post-game interview with Aaron Andrews, Hurts reacting to the Eagles win, saying, "God is good. He's greater than all the highs and the lows." And Hurts continued, "I think personally, myself, I just been able to lose every experiences and learn from it. The good, the bad, all of it. using it as fuel to pursue my own greatness. I couldn't do anything on these things without the guys around me. We got a special group this year. And that's what happens. And then Jalen Hurts and his fiancee were engaged in September 2024. And that's what he, but you know what? It's what it is for sure. And that fact, I think he played for the Oklahoma Sooners. Well, that's what it says. And then he played for the Christian Tide, right? That was 2017 for the national championship. And then 2009, Big 12 offensive newcomer of the year at Oklahoma. So now Jalen Hurts, his team, knows his team will win Super Bowl 59, and they did last night. It was an unbelievable morning. It was a great morning for Jalen Hurts and his team. And Barkley was doing good. Yeah, he was doing good. His team won the NFC Championship over the Washington Commanders. Now he's got the Super Bowl ring after beating the Chiefs last night. Jalen Hurts is special. He will be special. And his team has been building. After he lost Super Bowl 57 over the Chiefs 2 years ago, 2 years ago, his team had won their first Super Bowl title. He won their first Super Bowl title, second Super Bowl title, and that's what he did. The Philadelphia Eagles, man, his team has got healthy, healthier, and they did well. They did well. Their defense doing well, and that's what it is. Jalen Hurts, Lord Hurts, Jalen Hurts was so nervous, and then when he drew the touchdown pass last night, it was a good one. So putting the Eagles up 34-0. In the second half, they had two touchdowns. I mean, in the second half, they had one touchdown and three field goals. And two field goals. That was two field goals, man. Three field goals. And I couldn't believe it. It was their dream come true. It was Jalen Hurts' dream come true. And he kind of like it. I love it. And what about Patrick Mahomes? After that devastating loss last night and an embarrassed, he and his team have been embarrassed last night. Patrick Mahomes has been embarrassed by the Eagles last night, and he was crushed. It was a heartbreaking loss. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for Patrick Mahomes and his team, Travis Kelce, all of them, all the Kansas City Chiefs. It was everybody. It goes to everybody. And it's just like this. What can go wrong? What the hell did they go wrong after that loss last night? It was the worst loss held in Super Bowl 59 that has happening last night. And it did. It couldn't get any worse. That last Saturday night, Patrick Mahomes invested another close inning, another change late in the fourth quarter, another one that could deepen his legacy. He had already played in 4 Super Bowls at age 29, and he had come to accept a central flaw to them. He believed Super Bowl 59 and the Kansas City Chiefs' history pursuit at the third consecutive title will be decided late. At their team hotel overlooking the Mississippi River, the Philadelphia Eagles were arriving at their own expectation. Their defensive linemen gathering in a conference room, defensive line coach Clint Hart delivered a message. All respect to the Chiefs, but I know who we are and what we're about. Hart told his players, and there's no reason for the game to ever be close. Last night inside the Superdome, Mahomes individually collided headlong and a fortress profound talent defensive his possession of the game, if not himself as a quarterback, will be utterly shaken. The Eagles covered the Chiefs 40-22 and Bill Mahomes into a grand over turnover striking almost helpless football previously afforded to him. In a game that could have delivered him an unperceivable achievement, Mahomes suffered the most conspicuous transformation of his professional career. His offensive line provided him a little chance of playing well, but his impression and precision only expiration the Chiefs' struggles. A quarterback of Reagan posed charm, concussion, and uncensored. Mahomes' performance did nothing less than force him 3 Super Bowl titles into his career to take stock of the kind of quarterback he needs to be. Mahomes said that he takes ownership of this loss more than probably any loss in his entire career, and he put us in a bad spot. The worst measure of defeat of Mahomes' career remaining 24 points from a 27-3 loss to the Tennessee Titans in Week 7 of 2021, but that only to a pair of costly touchdown passes Mahomes threw in the final 3 minutes Sunday. He had never been beaten so badly. The Eagles led 24-0, 24-0 at halftime. They led 40-6 late in the fourth quarter. Well, Mahomes had never been sacked more than 5 times in a game. The Eagles sacked him 6 times without needing to blitz. Mahomes threw 2 first half interceptions, the first of which Cooper DeJean returned for a game-cracking touchdown midway through the second quarter. He lost a fumble in the fourth quarter, and played even the quarterback, who makes everything seem possible, had no shot at recovering from. Early in the week, Mahomes was asked if any game keeps him up at night. That's easy, Mahomes said. The 31-9 Super Bowl loss the Chiefs suffered to Tom Brady and Tampa Bay Buccaneers 4 years ago, in which Mahomes could not survive the pass rushing onslaught. That game now has company. Both suck, Mahomes said. There's no way around it. Anytime you lose a Super Bowl, anytime you lose a Super Bowl, it's the worst feeling in the world. It will stick with you the rest of your career. In the final seconds of the game, teammates and coaches consoling Mahomes. He threw his arm around defensively Colonel Steven Sonnenberg, looking at the field with a 1,000 large stare. He walked in the 2-minute field after the final snap. Congratulations MVP Jalen Hurts with a handshake and negative a mass of photographs. For nearly 11 minutes at the news conference, he answers questions with pose and grace, repeatedly credited the Eagles and accept full blame. The turnover was hard, and Mahomes said that the turnover was hard, and he take all the blame for that. Those early turnovers strengthened the momentum of the game. They scored a touchdown on one, and then they got a touchdown immediately after. That's 14 points that Mahomes gave them. The Eagles blew now. That's what happens now. Now they blew it. I believe the Chiefs blew it. They blew the touchdown. No. The Chiefs they blew it. And they lost the game. They were down 40-6 in the fourth quarter. Then came back, they had two touchdowns here in the fourth quarter, and they lost. They lost 40-22. Now, we're going to halftime first, but now we're checking out the halftime. And Lamar Kendrick is special. Now, Lamar Kendrick, now, well known, they had a band. In the pre-show, in the pre-Super Bowl show, they had a band, right? Marching band here. That was about last night. And then they had a halftime show. Now, this is great now. Lamar Kendrick was there. Samuel L. Jackson was there. They did a fantastic job in the halftime show. Now, this is happening so far. Now, if you look at this, Kendrick Lamar has been special, right? He did it all. He killed it last night in the halftime show. He killed it last night in the halftime show because that's why this has been. And he got everybody was in starter. That's halftime show has been unstoppable. They have been unstoppable last night. They have been unstoppable. Just like they are. And he had all the girls, he had everything that goes on the one night. Was wonderful. Everything was wonderful. Samuel L. Jackson with that very white and blue thing last night. It was great. Freaking great. I cannot believe this. It was freaking great, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of this halftime show. I'm proud of these people. I'm proud of Lamar Kendrick. I'm proud of Samuel L. Jackson and the rest of his crew. Lamar Kendrick and the rest of his crew did a strong job. And you got Serena Williams popping up in the sidelines. She looked special. Serena Williams looked special. Halftime show doesn't get much better than that. What I saw was unbelievable. And I'm damn proud of it. I'm damn proud of them. Lamar Kendrick, Samuel L. Jackson, and Serena Williams did a heck of a show. And it was a good one. I can tell you that. And Donald J. Trump, he was at the game last night. He was at the game last night. Had a great time. And that's why the fans boo him. But Super Bowl doesn't get any better than that when you adjust a little bit of continue that one. I can tell you about that. So this Sunday, the NASCAR season begins. The Daytona 500 starts at 2:30 on Fox. 500 miles. The Great American Race starts at 2:30. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts and Barkley, and the rest of the Philadelphia crew. Brotherly love. Fly, Eagles, fly. That's what I have to say. And for everybody, if you're a diehard fan, if you're the Eagles fan, if you are the Chiefs fan, if you are the Buffalo Bills fan, I know what they was going to do. Anyway, look, Super Bowl is special, right? Time to move on. Eagles, they won their second Super Bowl title last night. It was going to be unbelievable for us. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles for their second Super Bowl title. And I'm getting the hell out of here. To them, peace out.